Hello everyone. So in the first video we saw how to create a line chart component and link it to a drop-down filter. Next, let us look at a summary box component which is also very commonly used. Unlike a line chart, a summary box shows aggregate values. Before moving to the examples, let me walk you through some of the basic concepts. All the data in SnappyFlow is organized in a hierarchy of plugins and document types. And each document or record has three special tags for the project name, app name, and instance name. Let me show this in browse data. So in all the records, we have a project name. Here in this case, it's stage Sappy Flow. Application name, SF data path, which is my application. And tag name, which has the instance name. Also, we have plugin and a document type. A metric in any of the components can be expressed in one of the following ways. Variable name dot average or just the variable name. This will give us the average value of the variable in the global timeline selected. Variable dot max, variable dot min. This gives us the max and min values respectively. Variable name dot term. This will fetch the value from the last record in the DB. So if we are using dot term, we need to ensure that we use the correct filters in the query. We will need to match for the document type. So what is a global timeline? All the components in the dashboard render the metrics for the selected dashboard timeline or the global timeline. In this case, it is last 4 hours. We can change the dashboard timeline to any other duration or we can change it to a custom time window. These are some of the summary box examples. Both grid view and list view are supported. This is a 1 grid, 2 grid and a 4 grid summary box. The sizes supported are 1/6 row size. This summary box is of 1/3 row size and we also support a 1/4 row size summary box. I'm going to create my first summary box for JVM heap usage metrics. So let me add a summary box. I'll change it to list. My first metric will be the heap size. Since I need it from the last record, I will add a dot term. I can use a transformation here. So if I want to change the label, I can say max heap in MB equal to heap size dot term. I have added the other metrics here, the heap used and util percent, which is a transformation, heap usage into 100 divided by heap size. So since I'm using dot term, now let me go to the JSON editor and modify the query. Now we have our first summary box. Next, I will show an example of a summary box with combined query. Let's say I'm creating the summary box where the metrics are from different document types and one of them has a dot term. I cannot fetch the data for this component using a single query. I will need two queries. So I go to the advanced section and enable the combined query. I'll go to the JSON editor and modify the queries. So I'm bringing the CPU and RAM util to the second query. And I'll modify the where clauses. I have modified the queries. In the first query, we are matching for the document type. Now let me go to the advanced section and change the size. So if we want to change the order of the rendered metrics, in case of components using combined queries, we can enable render. Now for instance, if I move the RAM util to the top and save it, RAM util becomes the first rendered metric. Thank you.